Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to make your own Choose Your Own Story app using the Swift Playground. So we can download this one, Choose Your Own Story from the app gallery. We'll show up over here and we'll just open it up. Alright everyone, so this is your first digital storybook. We are going to write our own short story and even turn it into a real looking electronic book. The image on the screen is your starting inspiration. Look at it and think about what cool story could happen there. This is where your imagination gets to run wild and become real code. The first chapter is super important. In real books, the opening page has to grab the reader immediately. That's why we start by giving our chapter a strong title. Just tap and edit the title, and I'm going to write it Space Treasure. You can write whatever you want, maybe something mysterious or exciting. A great title makes people want to keep reading right away. Now it's your time to start writing. If you're not sure what to say, no problem. I've given you a fun story starter you can use. So we can write over here. The space voyagers were so close to landing on an undiscovered planet when they realized they were headed straight for a space whale. Every great story begins with one good sentence, so don't be afraid to start simple. Let's see what we have created so far. Swipe left on the preview window and you'll see your story appear just like a real book page. Pretty cool, right? This is how Swift UI turns your code into something you can actually read. Watching it come live is one of the best feelings in coding. In real books, you can only fit so many words on one page before it feels crowded. Same here. When your text reaches the bottom, add a page break right below it. This tells the app to start brand new page, just like turning the page in a physical book. Page breaks keep your story looking clean and professional. So I'm going to post it right over here. Now let's make things exciting. Every great story needs a plot twist or some action. Drop your reader right into the middle of something big. You can keep writing your own ideas or use this suggestion. Alarms were blaring on the ship because they had never encountered a space whale before. Add it right after your previous text. This is the moment your readers will get hooked. Stories are way more fun with pictures. Let's add one. Type picture .pirate ship below your text. If you want a different picture, delete .pirate ship, type a period, and you'll see all the built-in images. Like Astronaut Oopsie, Elf Fairy Land, Fox Tea Party, Pirate Ship, but we are only gonna use the Pirate Ship for now, so I'm just gonna select that. Pictures make your story feel alive. Visuals help readers imagine the scene even better. Swipe left again and you'll notice the big picture jumped to its own new page. That's okay, but sometimes you want the picture and words to stay together on the same page like in a real book. To fix that, wrap both your text and picture inside a story page block. It keeps them glued together nicely. Story page is like putting a frame around your content. So, what I'm gonna do is just copy it and paste it over here. And here we can see our image and the text are in the same screen because we use the story page. So now you have all the tools you need to finish this chapter. Use these three handy snippets to keep going. Page break for new pages, story page for text plus pictures together, and don't forget to leave your reader on a cliffhanger. Try this ending line, whether magic or luck they came upon, and add the astronaut picture if you want. Ending on a cliffhanger makes people excited for the next chapter. Keep swiping left on the preview to watch your whole new chapter come to life. When you are happy with chapter 1, we are ready to start chapter 2. You are already becoming a real author. The more you practice, the better and faster your stories will get. Chapter 2 time. Just like in a real book, every new chapter gets its own title. Change the title page again and feel free to swap the picture for one of your own photos from the iPad. I'll show you how in the next step. Changing the title keeps each chapter feeling fresh and important. So, I'm liking the elf fairyland and I'm liking this title, so I'm not going to change it, but you can follow these instructions like this, and we can go over there and we can insert from our files, which I don't really have right now, but you can do it if you want to. Now let's develop our main character. Make your reader care about them. Give them a tough decision, or start writing inside my story with something like the families left behind had to decide what to do about the situation. Characters are the heart of every good story. Let's bring the characters to life. Give them thoughts, feelings, strengths, and weaknesses. Use this suggestion or write your own. So I'm gonna write, once they landed, they were in search of one thing. And you can add more page break, story page blocks, and pictures exactly like he did in chapter 1. Imperfect characters feel more real to the readers. So I'm going to write story page. I'm going to add a picture. I think that would be a good option. Let's see what's going on. Swipe through the preview of 1 to check your story. Keep writing until chapter 2 feels incomplete. Here's an extra idea if you need inspiration. So I'm going to again write story page. The creators gave them hope that one day you are doing amazing so far. Testing as you go helps catch mistakes early. I'm going to. Okay, so we are in a new page. Keep testing your story in the preview. When chapter 2 is done, we'll write the grand finale in chapter 3. Every chapter you finish makes the whole book stronger. We have reached the ending. Time to give your story a dramatic close. This is where everything comes together. A strong ending is what readers remember most. Add a new picture if you want, then set the chapter number and title in the title page just like before. And I like the title, the third story, or I can write the grand finale. The final chapter should feel like the big payoff of the whole adventure. Keep writing the final part of your story using text, page break, and pictures. Try this line to get started. None of them could have imagined what they would find. Great endings have readers smiling or thinking. Here it is, our final page. Extra challenge. If you want to turn this into a full novel, just keep adding more chapters using the same pattern we have learned. You can make it as long as you want. Many famous authors started exactly like this in Swift Playgrounds. Your story is written. Now let's make it look like a real book. Change the big title at the top by editing the title variable inside my storybook. So if I change it to sci-fi, space aliens, space whale, make it something awesome that people would want to read. A great cover title sells the whole book. Add your name as the author by editing the string right below the title. Seeing your name on the cover is such a proud moment. Want a cooler cover? Change the cover image value. Delete the dot fantasy and type a period to see all the beautiful cover options. Pick the one that matches your story. The right cover image makes your book feel complete. Real authors always thank the people who helped them. Let's add a dedication page. Here's an example. Remove the page break and add a dedication like this. Dedication, and I can write, I dedicate this book to my teacher who taught me how to write creatively. A few kind words can mean the world to someone. And you can see the font changed. You click the My Storybook file and swipe past the cover and the copyright. You'll see your beautiful dedication page appear. Your book is officially finished and ready to share. Now for the really fun part. A choose your own adventure story. Tap the arrow next to begin your story and explore the example with the two magical doors. See how your choices change everything? This is where your story becomes interactive and replayable. Let's build our own. A choose your own adventure story works just like a regular story, except the reader gets to decide what happens next. Readers love feeling in control of the story. To link all the pages together, everything must go inside a choice page. This is the special container that makes the branching story possible. Without choice page, the paths wouldn't connect. Each choice page can have one or more choice buttons. Every choice needs a title, what the player sees, and destination, which page they go to next. Clear choices makes the adventure exciting. The destination is just a number that matches the position in the list of stories. The comments next to the stories list will help you keep track. Numbers are like secret maps to different endings. Now you understand the basic setup. Let's go deeper and learn exactly how the destinations work so your story can have multiple paths and endings. Once you get this, you can create endless adventures. To create new paths, we need more story structures. Large door is one possible destination after the first page. Each new story is like adding a new room to your story house. Small door is the another destination the reader can choose. Every destination you create opens up a brand new branch. After you create a new destination page, don't forget to add it to the stories list so the app knows it exists. Forgetting this step is the most common mistake, so double check.
Not bad, bro.
So you are ready to start building your own cool, choose your own adventure story. Let's do it. This is where the real magic of interactive storytelling begins. Now write page 1. Here's a fun starter. The astronaut crashed on a strange planet that she had never seen before. Your first page sets the entire mood of the adventure. Now, add your first real choices below the text. Use the format choice, title, and destination. So I'm going to write in the title section, go through the left door, destination 2, and over here I'm going to write go through the right door, and change the titles to whatever you want. Good choices feel meaningful to the reader. Continue writing page 2 and page 3 based on the choices you have created. Each page should continue the story from that path. Every path should feel different and fun. So I'm going to write nice one. Want to add pictures to any choice page? Just put picture and dot space while inside this choice page. It works the same way as before. Picture makes each ending feel even more exciting. Test your story. Swipe and tap the choices button in the preview to make sure your path works perfectly. So I'm going to go to the left door, and here's the nice one. Go to the right door. We haven't wrote anything on that one, so there's nothing over there. So you can stop here or keep adding more pages and choices. The more paths you create, the more fun it gets. Your story can have as many endings as you can imagine. Want even more endings? Add more choices to page 2 or page 3. But first, you need to create the new pages they will link to. More pages equal more replay value. Below page 3, add a new structure called page 4 that looks exactly like the others. It needs a my story variable and a choice page inside it. Copying the pattern makes adding pages super easy. Now add page 4 to the stories list in the My Adventures storybook so the app knows about it. The comment will show the number 4. Keeping the list updated is the key to connecting everything. You can now link to page 4 from any earlier choice using destination number 4. Write whatever you want for that new path, and new pages let you create surprise twist. Keep repeating the pattern. Create new pages, add them to the story list, then connect them with the choices button. You can make the story as big and complicated as you like. The possibilities are endless. Have fun with it. Create multiple endings, secret paths, and surprises. You have just built a real interactive storybook, something people actually play and read. You're officially a game designer and author now. Amazing job. Be proud of what you created. Thank you for watching this video. Comment or like this video if you learned something new. And we hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye.